This do-it-yourself video will demonstrate how to use a previously created geometry file to perform a new Labsocs Efficiency Calibration within the standard Genie 2000 software environment. If additional instruction is needed, Mirion has prepared a separate video presentation demonstrating how to create new geometry files using Geometry Composer. As a starting point for this demonstration, we will make the following assumptions. The data source file named nbsstd.cnf provided with the standard Genie 2000 software is currently open in a Gamma Acquisition and Analysis window, as shown here. Canberra's Labsocs software has been properly installed on our system computer. The Geometry Composer application was previously used to create a geometry file named 60mm-H2O-in-mbkr.geo, representing a water matrix in a Marinelli beaker. We will now launch the Geometry Composer application by clicking on Options in the GAA menu bar, then selecting Geometry Composer. If the tip of the day dialog window is displayed, click on the Close button to dismiss that message. We will now open a previously created geometry file named 60mm-H2O-in-mbkr.geo by clicking on File in the Geometry Composer menu bar, then selecting Open. Assume that the file we want to open was created using the simplified Marinelli beaker template and is stored in the /genie2k/isocs/data/geometry/laboratory/simplified Marinelli beaker folder. If necessary, we can navigate to this folder, highlight the desired file name, and then click on the Open button in the File Selection dialog window. The name of the selected geometry file will now appear in the Geometry Composer title bar. At this point, we could perform any of the following operations. Generate a Geometry Composer report by using the File Print Preview option. Change the current template parameter entries by using the Edit Dimensions option. Select an alternate detector by using the Edit Select Detector option. Change the current energy list by using the Edit Efficiency Curve Parameters option. For this demonstration, we will omit those options and assume we are ready to proceed with the Labsocs Efficiency Calibration process. Our next step is to generate the efficiency data points based on our selected energy list by clicking on the seventh icon from the left in the bottom row of the Geometry Composer toolbar. The Efficiency Calibration Calculation dialog window with a progress bar will appear very briefly, followed by a message indicating the efficiency data points have been generated. This displayed message will also show the folder location where a new file named 60mm-H2O-in-mbkr.ecc has been stored. This new file has the same name as the geometry file used to create it, but its file extension is .ecc instead of .geo. Click on the OK button to dismiss this message window. At this point, we can click on File in the Geometry Composer menu bar and then select Exit to exit from the Geometry Composer application. We can now complete the process of creating a new Labsocs Efficiency Calibration file using the options available within the GAA application. Click on Calibrate in the GAA menu bar, then select by isocs/Labsocs. The Select Input File dialog window will then be displayed. Normally, the folder location and file name of the most recently created .ecc file will be displayed in the Energy/Efficiency File Name field, as shown here. If the desired input file name does not appear in this field, we can use the Select button to browse for and select the correct file. For this demonstration, we will assume the desired file name is already shown in the Energy/Efficiency File Name field, and we can continue by clicking on the Next button. The Select Efficiency option dialog window will then be displayed. Discussion of the optional factors for efficiency times mass, efficiency times area, and efficiency times length is beyond the scope of this presentation. We will confirm that the default factor for efficiency is selected and choose that option by clicking on the next button. The efficiency results dialog window will then be displayed. The values listed in the columns labeled KEV and error % are taken directly from the energy list that was selected during creation of the geometry file using Geometry Composer. The values shown in the column labeled efficiency are the so-called efficiency data points calculated by Labsocs for the modeled sample geometry and are listed in traditional units of counts per gamma. The next step is to evaluate the Genie 2000 efficiency curve fitting functions by clicking on the Show button. The Efficiency Calibration Curves dialog window will then appear, initially displaying the dual curve. The green squares represent the efficiency data points calculated by Labsocs for each energy value in the selected energy list, and the blue curve represents the fitted polynomial function. The order of the polynomial function can be changed if doing so is believed to provide a better fit of the curve to the efficiency data points. The empirical curve and linear curve functions can be evaluated and changed in a similar manner if desired. For Labsocs and iSocs efficiency calibrations, the interpolated option is typically recommended for use during the efficiency correction analysis step. The interpolated curve option is recommended if a suitable energy list has been selected for generation of the efficiency data points. The energy list should include a sufficient number of carefully chosen energy values that span the entire analysis energy range of interest to avoid extrapolation of the fitted function below the lowest value in the energy list or above the highest value in the energy list. Click on the OK button to close the Efficiency Calibration Curves dialog window. We will temporarily skip the Report button and click on the Store button to display the Stored dialog window. This dialog window is used to store the final efficiency calibration file with a .cal file extension in the format needed for use within Genie 2000. Enter the desired file name, which for the sake of consistency should duplicate the text entry used for the name of the geometry file that was created and saved using Geometry Composer. We will therefore enter 60mm-H2O-in-mbkr in the file name field. The description field in this dialog window is limited to a maximum of 32 characters and is intended to provide supplemental identification of the efficiency calibration file. The EFF.geom.id field is limited to a maximum of 16 characters. And for consistency, the text entered in this field should duplicate the text entry in the file name field. When all fields are populated with the desired text entries, click on the Store button to save the new efficiency calibration file and close the Store dialog window. Next, click on the Report button in the Efficiency Results dialog window to display a report of efficiency results and related information for the new Labsocs Efficiency Calibration file. Use the vertical scroll bar to scroll down to the bottom of this report. This is a unique report that can be generated only from this dialog window. If a printer is available, a printed copy of this report should be obtained by clicking on the Print button. After printing and or viewing the displayed information, click on the OK button to close this report window. Finally, click on the Finish button to close the Efficiency Results dialog window. The new Labsocs Efficiency Calibration file named 60mm-H2O-in-mbkr.cal is now available for selection and use during analysis of spectral data files in Genie 2000. To generate a standard format efficiency calibration report, click on Analyze in the GAA menu bar, then select Reporting, then select Standard. The Standard Report Setup dialog window will then be displayed. Select EFF-CAL in the section name field. Then select the desired report output options to screen for this demonstration, and then click on the Execute button to generate the report. Maximize Report window and use the scroll bar to view all sections of displayed report. This concludes our do-it-yourself video on how to perform a Labsocs efficiency calibration.
For further assistance, please call 1-800-255-6370.